Many people today believe cancer is a disease which is nearly impossible to be treated with a successful outcome. Today, hefty pocket change is poured into the narrative of cancer research in hopes we can find a cure. Most people approach the issue of cancer to be the single illness that we are to accept as the ultimate detrimental threat to our hope of a meaningful life. We know enough about it to scare us, but not enough to help us know how to treat it. Truth is, cancer is caused by many divergent factors. It is a complex process that operates on many levels of the body-mind constellation. There may be some systems in the body that are still functioning properly in a cancer patient. A woman with breast cancer may have a perfectly functioning heart, for instance. Did you know that the lack of health that exists in every single cancer condition, without exception, has to do with impaired oxygen levels of the body's cells? The treatment for this cancer-causing condition, ozone therapy, has been available for many decades. Yet there are very few practitioners who offer it in the United States, and most people have not even heard of it. Have you ever noticed that after a thunderstorm, the air has a poignant, fresh smell? You may recognize the fragrance in the air as familiar, but one that you've never been able to place. It's the same fragrance when there are ocean waves and waterfalls, as well as when sunlight falls on fields of snow. This smell is ozone, a gas that is produced during all of these natural circumstances. However, we don't have to wait for nature to make this substance. Modern technology has enabled us to be able to produce ozone at will. This machine-made ozone is exactly the same ozone as nature's own. Ozone has the feel of being cleansing, and indeed, that is precisely what it does. It cleanses the atmosphere when nature produces it, and when we are exposed to it, it also cleanses our bodies. Why then does the weatherman pronounce the ozone count in such a dire, dismal tone? Why does he warn those of us who are healthy to not jog and those of us who are sick or old to not even go outside? And why does he blame car emissions for the high ozone count? That's because not only is ozone produced by natural phenomena, it is also produced by pollution. When sunlight, moisture, and temperature meet the chemical molecules that we call pollution, atmospheric oxygen is chemically transformed into ozone. In other words, the more pollution there is, the more ozone is generated. So on polluted days, there is likely to be a high ozone count. But what the weatherman is not saying is that without ozone, the pollution levels would be so great that our cities would be uninhabitable. In spite of its bad reputation, ozone has recently received serious attention in alternative, medical, and research circles because of the remarkable healing potential of ozone therapy. Ozone therapy is one of the most versatile forms of therapy available today because it can be applied both through medical treatments as well as home applications. It can be administered through the skin, into different body organs, including the intestines and lungs, through the ears, in the blood, on teeth and gums, as well as in painful or damaged body parts.